TalentedOnes Radio, hashtag TO Radio, hashtag TO Media, hashtag too many hashtags to keep hashtagging it out. And we're back, man. J Shep.
Uncle X.
And I'm going to let Uncle X explain what we got going on right now, man.
Yeah, man. So this topic, we got to get into the battle of the generations, man. So basically, obviously the boomers, and then we got the millennials, and then we got the Gen Z. And it was just released that 1997 is a part of Gen Z. I don't really know if I want to identify with the 2000 babies, but I guess we'll just have to accept that. But what we're getting into is who had the best music from generation to generation, and first is R&B. Man, okay. So when I think of R&B, the older, I think of the more sensual, singing to the lady trying to win her back. Yeah, turn off the lights
and light a candle.
Stuff like that, man. So, do you think that obviously that type of R&B paved the way, but do you think that style is played out, or do you think that style is timeless? Like, we'll always at the cookouts go back to that and be like, oh, this is always a classic.
I think it just depends on who you are. I think that this generation appreciates music, but they don't. It's 50-50 on appreciation. You got a lot of people that say get that old stuff out of here, but a lot of people that you have, it's what you grew up on, so you accept it. I am a firm believer. I think that songs that are classics then are classics now, because without the music back then, you don't have a blueprint for what to do now. So you got to do that. You switch it up and make it relevant, make it yours, make it look sexy, whatever you got to do with it. But you can't move on with the future if you don't know your past on it.
Yeah, and my thing is, I just feel bad for the 2000 baby, because you know how they had that thing on TikTok where it's like you go to the other side if you know the song, and you go to the other side if you don't.
I've seen some.
Bro, these people don't know some classics.
First of all, did you see what I quoted somebody's stuff and said it?
Which one? Which song did they skip?
It was a lot.
But
like
bro,
I said I need y'all young ones to stop embarrassing yourselves for likes and clout.
I saw one where somebody skipped falsetto, and that's why I brought it up.
They didn't know Candy Run.
Bro, it doesn't even matter. Like, you telling me, even if you don't know it's the dream, you telling me you never heard, and it's like, ooh.
No, because that's not them. That's not them. You gotta think about it. Okay, do the math.
But they knew other songs in that era, though.
Okay, do the math. Okay, so if they were born in 2000, 2001, 2002, that song...
That came out in 2002, I think.
Falsetto did not come out in 2002.
You sure?
Look up Falsetto. It did not come out for 2002.
Okay.
I was a kid, but it was not 2002. Because I was singing Falsetto. I might not know what it was meaning, but it wasn't in 2002. It might have been 2007.
No, you're right. It is exactly 2007, yeah.
See?
Okay.
Look at this.
I'm good at this. Because, hey, boy... all I know is back then 102.1 used to jam. Boy, that's when they played that early 2000s music.
Oh, and by the way, we just need to say that we're in Houston, Texas. Shout out to 92 Kels.
Yes.
I have to say that reference because if we say anything related to the radio or situation or area wise, you gotta understand where we're coming from.
Yeah.
So if it leads in confusion, there we go to that. So 102.1 was what we was jamming. That's what your parents was jamming. That's what you listen to. Because you listen to what your people listen to. Because you don't have control of the radio.
Dang.
In that car.
You
just zoned out.
I know. It's this one song that they used to always play on.
Temptations?
Like, I don't know. No, it was on 102.1. It was like, in a way to see so much for me.
I know.
Yes, I don't know the name of the song, bro. They used to play that faithfully. Hey, we're not even gonna keep going. Let's get into the battle, man. So, out of the old early 2000s.
So are we talking about
to the new?
Okay, is there a generation between baby boomers and millennials?
Nah, not really.
It's not. Okay, so it's baby boom, millennials, Generation Z.
Well, okay, so the baby boomers to me are like people right now who are about 50, 60.
Okay.
So I believe if you were born in late 70s, early 80s, I don't believe you're a boomer. I believe boomers, anything in the 60s to me was a boomer.
Okay, so boomers, millennials, Generation Z.
Well, 70s too, Loki. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because you got to
let's
think
go with
about
that.
this. Boomers, because then the 80s would technically be late 80s to 90s would technically be millennials because it goes to the millennial. But Generation Z starts in the 90s.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Basically, we're trying to figure out what the best era is. What's your opinion?
Late millennials, millennials and late baby boomers for R&B.
Yeah, I agree. So you're talking about kind of like, what is this, like 90s, 2000s then?
No, God no.
Oh,
So,
a little bit before.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
The Teddy Pendergrasses, the Marvin Gayes,
and the only reason why I said
Luther Vandross.
the only reason why I'm saying that's better is simply because of the substance behind it. And
Lenny Williams. Oh,
Wendy who?
I said Lenny Williams.
Well, I thought you said Wendy Williams.
Nah, bro, come on, man.
I was about to throw this.
Like, what? She got a song out?
Nah,
Nah,
I'm
bro.
about to throw this water.
Lenny Williams was crazy. We
Bro, I
all
thought
know
he had
that
a
one
typo
song.
in person.
And
No, but and I know a lot of people say that this generation doesn't have substance for music. It's not really that. Yeah, everyone talked about the same thing. It was just more analogies. And more creative storytelling ways to get points across than just saying, "Oh, I want to take you home." Then
yeah, they would say that, but they would go through the whole
whole story.
Yeah.
Now it's just like you, me, bed.
Right now.
Look, you, me, bed.
Yeah, that's it. It's no in between.
And there was no in between on any of that. So I think that's why I feel like and then there was a lot less effects on your voice.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I liked about older music is usually the people who sing live in the older generations have a history of being. Go ahead.
Those are the ones that last. Those are the ones that could stand the test of time. It wasn't what you could do in the recording booth. Can we put you in front of a crowd?
Keith Sweat, all them, boy. Remember he sang to that lady on the first row when she, bruh. Okay, let me stop, man. I'm gonna go through a whole another thing, man.
I hate to say it, but another guy, I can't say his name.
But look,
you know who I'm talking about, right?
Who?
R.
Oh yeah, nah, we can't say him. Nope. He's banned.
18 and old.
Yeah. He's banned, but yeah, man. Okay, so
live singers like that is really what made that R&B era different. Now, this generation of R&B, you do have your live vocalists, but it's some singers now that if you go to their concerts, they're talking their lyrics. They're not really singing.
They're not singing them, and they don't have that same feel. Man, them R&B songs, they used to have whole monologues at the end of the song. That Lenny Williams song.
Oh no, his on.
Shit, baby.
look, songs used to be like, "Girl, I just want you to know that it's only you. It's no 2 and 3. You're the one for me."
And then the beat would drop in. And then the beat would drop in.
Hold on, I need to get paid for that. There's no 2 and 3 because you're the one for me.
Built. But yeah, bro, it's in the feeling, in the lyric. The instruments. The instruments were like real instruments. I want to say like the production.
You
had
the
R&B
live
back then.
band.
Yeah, it fit so perfectly.
But man, yeah, man,
and like
that's so. It's something about music that's pure, and I don't care what generation that you're in. You're baby boomers, millennials, Generation Z. It don't matter what generation you're in. When music comes from the heart, that soul, and that real feel, that's the music that stays around the longest. All these extra little whatevers and all these quick money scheme type of trying to make music and get past with the same same care package as another artist, and you know it's not genuine, it's not gonna last.
Like my grandfather used to say, he used to be like, "Why y'all young people always use that auto tune? Y'all don't know what real music is." I used to be like, "Hey, granddad, you heard this?" He'd be like, "Man, that's not real music. You can't sing this to your woman." He always used to say stuff like that. You can't sing that to your woman.
It's also, but I will say this though about the newer generation, we can't, because this is our generation at the same time. I don't knock auto tune. I don't knock anything.
Nah, for sure.
But what I do knock is the obsessiveness of it sometimes. Sometimes 'cause, like, don't classify yourself as a singer if you can't sing.
Stuff sounds like it's a machine, right? Kinda. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like, okay, for example, T-Pain can really sing. Just so happened he used auto-tune as a different sound and a different way to move his music. But you can put T-Pain in front of an audience
and he
and
can
sing the national anthem, and guess what he can do?
And he'll do it.
That's real singing. That's real art. That's R&B.
And that's what we mean by the feel. Like the feel is what we're talking about is the old school R&B. It was live instruments. People were singing out real situations. Now, and I'm not saying there weren't songwriters back then, right? But now it seems like people, it's more like a machine. Like, oh, okay, this is the blueprint. We got to have a melody, and then we got to have like a rap artist on the feature.
Oh man!
And then okay, so we push the song like this, and then so it's just real machine.
The typical R&B
don't have the same feel.
The typical R&B song now is like dope R&B. Well, then we gotta get the trap rapper with the 16, hot 16, talking about how I love you, but still I'm street, but still I love you, but I still love the streets.
The baby. Baby is him right now. That's the feature.
Nah,
artist.
bro, you could feel that anybody gunning, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Moneybag, shoot Key Glock. You could feel that in with anybody at this point. And the rappers have I feel like the rappers have like a notebook or like recording stashed away of 16s for songs like that, and they just kind of plug one in. Yep, this fits. Send it back, get the feature money, and do what it do. But so. That's my vote on it. I think the baby at the end of Baby Boom, all the millennial had like the best R&B up into, and I'll even say this 2000s was still kicking it when it R&B. I can't say 2000s wasn't kicking it with R&B. I just think once it hit like 2010s, it started to fall off.
The last thing I'm gonna really say on it is you can start to see you can just tell and listen to the music as the years progress and music start becoming more about. I'm not gonna say it wasn't about making hits before, but as it become, you really start making money from making these hits.
Driven.
The feeling of the music and the instrumentation is just slowly phased out until we're here now, to where it's like machine, okay, melody, okay, G sharp, G whatever tone that most people react to. Let's put that out.
Yeah, and everyone likes to do the same thing. Like melodic is in right now, so guess what all these artists about to do?
Melody.
But I don't knock it. I actually rock with it when it's done right. But a lot of y'all are doing it wrong. And on that note, J Shep,
Uncle X.
Hey, make sure y'all follow Talented Ones on social media, Talented_Ones on Twitter, _Talented_Ones_ on IG. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment to the videos. I repeat, Uncle
Please
X.
like if you got this far and you hearing this saying like the video.
Like, subscribe, comment. We definitely rock with y'all for sure. Appreciate y'all for listening.